What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So normally I don't drink my pre-workout, I just take a shot of it, but today I am kind of got a cold coming on and feeling a little dehydrated, so I figured I'd go ahead and get the extra water in. With the first drink of this, I remember why I don't mix it with water. So in here I have a scoop of grape, and then I have a scoop of blue raspberry. So while I sip on this, before I start my deadlift session, I want to talk to you a little bit about the topic of this video, which is lifting less to get stronger. This week I am deloading, which basically just means, this is what a deload is. A deload is when you take your lifts and you decrease the amount of weight that you're doing, but you keep the volume and the sets and reps the exact same. So for deadlifts, I'm still gonna do a 5x5. All I'm doing to change things up is I'm lowering the weight. So for my working sets, I'll probably do 185 to 205 range versus 265. The purpose of the deload is, actually there's a couple reasons. First of all, the main goal is joint preservation. It allows your body to take a little bit longer to recover. So if I deload all week, then I'll have theoretically an extra week for my joints to recover. That way they have a chance to really recover fully before I give them another full go. And then the second reason, because if you just keep going 70%, 80%, 90% every time you lift, eventually you're going to put a lot of stress on your joints as you progress in the weight. So it's important to cut back for a week. Some people do it every 4 weeks, every 8 weeks, but it's important to do so to preserve your joints and make sure that you don't hurt yourself. The second reason for the deload is to overcome a plateau. Now, typically you want to do a deload before a plateau comes. That way you pass over the plateau. The idea is that if you reduce the weight for a week, you won't gain as much throughout the week. But the idea is to keep you progressing faster forward after that week. And then once you get to a plateau, you'll smash it. So I mentioned before that I want to get a new camera. But the camera that I want to get is pretty expensive, and at the moment I don't want to spend that much on a camera, and this camera is balancing on this tripod because the piece that screws into it broke, and so I might end up buying a step up from this camera, but not the one I want. I don't know why, but I'm feeling some throwback G-Eazy today for the deadlift playlist. Normally I don't wear a belt until 225, but today, since we're already loading at 185 on my working sets, I am wearing a belt just because my main focus at the moment is just to practice good form and to go slow and controlled. And if you ever do a deload, that's what you should be focusing on too, is really work on perfecting your form while you're doing lighter weight and also going slow and controlled. So I'm about to do set number 2. Now, obviously, if you have somebody doing your programming for you, then you should follow what they say. But I'm not much of a power lifter, so I just like doing the compound lifts because it increases your strength and overall mass. Alright, so when I first started working out, I never took rest days. Like, probably the first year and a half that I was working out, I worked out 7 days a week. I could always tell that I wasn't taking rest just because of, you know, joint pain and stuff. I think I got somewhat burnt out from that because going every single day kind of gets stressful. Now I normally rest 1 to 2 days a week. And I think that it's beneficial for a couple reasons. First of all, when you rest, you're giving your body time to recover that it needs, and also you're giving your mental time to kind of, you know, take a day off, and then when you come back, you're a lot more excited to work out, which is, you know, something that I found out. Like, if I work out 7 days a week, then it's hard for me to, you know, get excited about coming to the gym every day. But when you take a day or two off in the week, it really reignites the, you know, the desire.
Alright guys, so after the deadlifts, I did some pull-ups. And I did these assisted just because I really wanted to focus on going slow on the, wanted to really focus on going slow on the eccentric portion of the movement, and so that's why I did these with the bands. So I did 4 sets of 8 on those, and then after that I did cable pullovers. Only did 3 sets, but I did 15 reps on it. The big thing with these that I noticed most people do incorrectly is on the top portion of the movement, they lift their shoulders up, they relax their shoulder blades and let them pop up. After those, I did cable rows, which I didn't record, and then after that I did dumbbell rows, superset with barbell rows. That's what you see here, so dumbbell rows. Did 4 sets of 8 on the dumbbell rows. I went a little bit lighter, that way I could get the 8 reps. Normally, if I'm doing 5 reps, I'll do the 90s to the 100s, depending on how I feel that day. And then a lot of times if I do 6 to 8, I'll do 80 pounds. This is my 3rd bottle of water since I got here an hour ago, and I'm almost done with it. I literally was sick from like August 1st to the end of August, and now I'm sick again halfway through October.
So when I woke up this morning, kind of had a hard time getting out of bed just because I was sick. So I didn't really get breakfast. So I'm a little low on macros today, but what we got for dinner, we got some steak. I think there's like 8 or 9 ounces there, and then some mashed taters. Get the protein, get them carbs in. Now I'm just going to work on some client stuff, work on some website stuff. For the rest of the night, it's about 6 o'clock, so just chilling for the rest of the night, guys. As always, for online coaching, you can go to my website, alexholderfitness.com, or if you'd rather just email me to discuss it one-on-one, you can do that. My email is aaholder99@gmail.com. I'll put it either on the screen or down in the description. You know, if you're ready to start shaping your life, shaping your physique, contact me and we can get started with that. So thanks for watching the video, guys. We'll talk to you in the next one. Sorry, I sound sick. Going to Texas Friday morning, so that's exciting. See you next time.